Hello everyone and Happy New Year! It's Christine from Christine's Stamping Spot back with you with my Mystery Monday videos. Now you're thinking, okay, today's Tuesday. Why is she posting today and not yesterday? And that is because we have a brand new mini catalog and our celebration brochure starting today. So I thought I would postpone my video by one day just so I could show you some great new products that are now available to all of you. So you can find more information about it on my website. But this is our brand new mini catalog with some really great fun products that we can play with until the end of April or until they're discontinued. And also our largest promotion of the year starts today, and that is Sale-A-Bration. So with every $75 purchase, you can not purchase, but get something for free from this brochure. So the project I'm going to do today, we are actually going to use some products from both of these. So let's get started and I will show you what we are going to make. So we are going to be using today the Terrific Toadstools Bundle. Now, this is in our new mini, and you can find it on page 53 right here. So instead of a stamp set and dies, this bundle is a stamp set and a punch. And I was really drawn to this also because of some designer paper that we're going to be using. And that designer paper is actually part of our celebration offering. So if you purchase something for $75, you can get this pack of Toadstool Garden 6x6 designer paper for free. And I'm going to give you a quick look at what that looks like because it is so cute and so fun when you use it with a stamp set. All right, so let me get that out so I can show it to you. So here we go. Toadstool Gardens. So the colors in here: Early Espresso, Fresh Freesia, Granny Apple Green, Melon Mambo, Poppy Parade, and Pumpkin Pie. So very beautiful, vibrant colors for spring. And you get 46 sheets and, 48 sheets, but 6 of each pattern. There you go. And they are double-sided. So this first pattern is sort of a Melon Mambo pattern with some really cute swirls, and that Granny Apple Green just comes through there so nice. Then we have some Fresh Freesia stripes, and on the back you've got these really cute toadstools, or mushrooms as I call them too, which is fun. This is a really good background pattern, I think, sort of like a tree bark, that kind of idea. And it's got this kind of nice ombre effect of the toadstools there. And then you have some greenery here with some leafy images and this really sweet pattern on the back. I think that is so colorful with the Melon Mambo mushrooms there. And then you've got this one with the really fine little dots. And on the back, you've got some really fun stripes. This would even, just be so fun on a birthday card or something. And then you have these sort of diamond pattern, and again, it has some really cute imagery on the back with some snails and some little ladybugs and greenery. So really, really fun, cute, happy paper, I think, with the colors that they're incorporating in this. So really fun. So I hope you have an opportunity to get that. So the project we're doing today is actually a double easel card, and I found this idea from Mary Dethridge of, what is her website is called Stamps and Lingers, and she's an amazing demonstrator, so I hope you check her out. And I don't think I have ever done a double easel card before. I'm just trying to think. I've done an easel card, but I don't know if I've done a double easel card. And this is what we're going to make. I did switch it up a little bit, but the basic layout is the same. So double easel, here we have a piece that opens, and then you open it again from the bottom where you can write your message. So I thought that was kind of fun, and it all fits in a standard envelope, and it does stand as well. Okay, so fun little card. I think that would be kind kind of an interactive one in some ways too, right? So I'm going to show you how we put this together. Okay, so I decided to go with a Poppy Parade base. So this is cut at 11 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2. So like your regular card base, okay? And then to make the easel portion, we have a piece of Granny Apple Green, nice vibrant color for spring. This is cut at 9 3/4 by 4, and I will post all of these measurements. And then I've scored it at 5 1/4 and at 7 1/2. Okay, so we're going to fold that on the score line in the center. And then let me find my other score line here. We're going to fold this. Oh, this has to go this way. I'm sorry. Mountain Valley fold. That's what we're doing. There we go. And then we're going to fold this one down. Okay, so there's our mountain and our valley fold. Okay, so this is what makes our easel. So then what we're going to do, we're going to attach this layer on the very top front of our card base like this. So I'm just going to put some adhesive here on the back. Okay, so we will put this just on our card base here on the front. Okay, so just give that a press. And this is what will make our easel. Okay, so it will open and sit like this. Very fun. Nice one to display anyways. Okay, so then on this large part, I cut a piece of that designer paper again with that sort of birch bark, or what I consider birch bark image. If you wanted to use the mushrooms, you certainly could. It is a double-sided paper. So let's put this on here for now. We're just going to center that on top of our Granny Apple Green, like so. Okay. And then we're going to decorate this outside panel. I don't think, no, we didn't do the inside panel, but we are going to decorate the outside panel and then add our mushrooms. So we're going to add a piece of that greenery right here to cover up that bottom easel part. Okay, so let's just put this here, like so. All right, and then for our mushrooms. So I have gone ahead and done some of them here. Now this incorporates the stamp set, which, where did I put it? Right here. So you have some of these stamps here as well. So what I did for the mushrooms, and I believe what Mary did, is I stamped there's two different sizes, and then you can punch both sizes out with the punch. And this is also the stem of your toadstools, okay? So I did stamp in a few different colors, the large and the small, however many you like. I think I'm putting on about 6. So I stamped 6 or 7. So I stamped some, and then 2 of them, or you could do 3, I punched out with that designer series paper. So if you remember, there was some of the striped patterns, and here this melon mambo pattern. Now, the only thing to remember is if you want a variety of toadstools on your, of heights is what I'm trying to say. Like some I have, the bigger ones I have taller, the smaller ones I have a little bit shorter. If you want to go for that look, you have to remember that you're going to need 2 stem pieces, which you're going to just glue together to make one long stem, okay? And they may not match up like flush, but that's okay. As long as you have a longer stem, that way they'll stand up a little bit taller in the back. Okay, so now we're going to put these on And really, it's just sort of random, wherever you would like to put them on. I did have my silicone mat somewhere, which I cannot find right at the moment. So, I'm just going to use a scrap piece of paper right now. Okay, so now we have to decide, where do we want to put these guys here? So I think I'll start with my taller ones. So I have two taller toadstools here. So I'm just gonna, now you could use liquid glue if you wanted, glue dots if you wanted, whatever you decide. So I'm just gonna move this to the side here. Bring in my base. All right, so let's start, and I'm only going to go about halfway because then I have this ground cover that we're going to be putting on as well. So let's see. I think I'll kind of copy my sample probably. So we'll put maybe a little bit higher. Put this one there. And then we have a larger one. Now this is where you can just get really creative and just, you know, use different designer papers or, you know, different sizes or heights. It's all up to you, whatever you decide to do. It's just so fun and colorful. I think that's what I love about it. Okay, so let's maybe put some of the smaller, how many do I have left? Oh, I might have more here than I need, but we shall see. Maybe we'll fiddle in a couple of more. Let's put, now these you can stamp out of whatever color. I did use the colors that are in the paper. So for example, this is my Fresh Freesia, this is Poppy Parade, then I have a pumpkin pie here. You could also stamp in the Granny Apple Green or whatever colors are in the paper, right? So I kind of wanted this all to kind of go together. So that's why I stamped in those particular colors, if you're wondering what they are. But I will put that on the post as well. Let's see. There's no real right or wrong, is there? How about we put... Let's put a flush, we'll just make this a lot of mushrooms, I think. Mushrooms, toadstools, what do you guys call them? I've always just called them mushrooms, but maybe there's a, I don't know, is there a scientific difference? I'm not sure. Okay, I'll put that, and then I'm gonna put a patterned one here to the side, I think. Let's put a patterned one over here. And I am going to pop some with dimensionals, but I'm just thinking for a second. Maybe I'll put another Poppy Parade. I might have too many here. I don't want to I don't want to overdo it either. So let's see. Yeah, this is a little bit long. I mean, that's not bad. I can just sort of put it at an angle too, right? Like so. That works. All right, so now maybe I will pop a couple up with a dimensional. So let's see, we will put these ones, or at least two of them anyway. I'm going to put one with the pattern paper. Definitely put one of those down. If you wanted to stamp all of your toadstools, you can. If you wanted to do all of them out of the designer paper, you can. I'm just going ahead with doing a little bit of both just to mix it up. I love these little, you know, dots in there. I think they are so, so cute. Okay, this one's a little bit long, so I'm just going to take off that bottom part of the stem. I don't need it to be that long. I kind of did these ahead of time thinking where I wanted them, but then, you know, I always end up changing my mind. Okay, let's put this one here, and maybe we'll just add one more purple one, and we'll save this other one for another project, because I don't want to have too many, because you want to be able to appreciate them too. I think almost 6 is better, but we're doing one with 7, so that's okay. Okay, so let's put this one right here. Put that at a bit of an angle. Okay, so we've got quite a little collection of them there. So then we're going to add this ground cover here, if you can see right here. So what this is in the stamp set, you have this mound piece. So because it has these little holes in here, I didn't want to stamp it on white necessarily. So what I did was I used, I believe, Granny Apple Green or Mossy Meadow ink. I think it was Mossy Meadow I used on the Granny Apple Green. That way these lighter portions show the Granny Apple Green cardstock coming through. So this you can either put on flat, or I'm wondering now if I should put it on, I could put it on flat, or you could pop it up with dimensionals if you wanted as well. You could always make this a different color. It doesn't have to be green. It could be, you know, a different color for sure. But you're just going to cover up the bottom of those stems there. And then the last I'm going to do is add my greeting. So what I did from the stamp set, I think this is so cute, popping up to say hi. I think that is so perfect for this. So that is not the last piece, but we'll put this on. I still have the inside to finish. Okay, so let's do this first, or should I do this last? Let's do this last. I'm getting all ahead of myself. So inside, I want to put my white for the greeting, and I'm also going to do some stamping in here with the stamp set. So for that, I'm going to use these stems and these little mushrooms here. Okay, so let me get these out. So this one, my stems, I think I will do in early espresso. Okay, let me just put this over here. Just get this out of the way so I don't accidentally get ink all over them. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I'll do one here. And we'll do another one beside it. And then I'm going to do one maybe here. Okay, so those are my stems. You could, of course, do a different color. And then I'm going to use Poppy Parade for my toadstools. I'm just going to clean this off and then get my other stamp out. All right, so now these toadstools, the lucky thing is they are all together on one stamp. You have 3 little ones. And the magic is, you know, you heard of magic mushrooms? The magic in stamping is they will line up perfectly with our stems. See? How great is that? All right, do that one. You could make them all different colors, I suppose. It doesn't necessarily mean that the stems are all connected, right? And there we go. And that will be the inside. So we'll attach that in, and then we can finish our greeting. Okay, so let me make sure I got this going in the right spot. So it's going to close like this. So we will put this right in here. My goodness, you don't do videos for a couple weeks over Christmas break and you kind of get out of practice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is where you could write your little greeting or stamp a greeting if you wanted. And lastly, we will add our other greeting on the front. Popping up to say hi, and I did stamp that in Poppy Parade. And I used it with the Stylish Shapes dies, but then I just cut off the end because I want to line up the end sort of at the edge of this bark kind of piece. Okay, so I'll just add a couple of dimensionals on there. And we'll line that up. Let's see if this were to be closed. Let's line it up about here. I think that's fairly straight. And then of course, we're going to add some bling. So these are some new embellishments called Sunny Day Iridescent Dots. They are also in the new mini catalog. Lots of different colors and sizes, just really fun. So I'm just going to use one of these down here. You could use, well, whatever. But I think this kind of looks like Melon Mambo to me, which is one of our colors in the paper. So I think I'll just put one here at the bottom. And if you wanted to add like some linen thread or something down here or behind your greeting, you could certainly do that. So there you go. There is our double easel card. This one with a few more toadstools than the other one. So I hope you enjoyed that project and you have fun with our new mini. You can find full details and contents of it on my website, and January host code is there if you care to purchase anything and take advantage of the celebration offerings for January and for February. So thank you for joining me today, and we will see you again next time. Bye for now.